Frank Auerbach in 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go! Frank Helmut Auerbach was born in Berlin in 1931 to Charlotte and Max Auerbach, who was a patent lawyer. In 1939, with the rise of Hitler and impending war, his parents decided to send him to England on the Kindertransport, which was organised to save mainly, but not exclusively, Jewish children from the Nazis. He left Hamburg on the SS George Washington just before his 8th birthday, arriving in Southampton 3 days later, and was subsequently taken to Bunce Court School in Kent, a boarding school, while his parents stayed behind in Germany. They were later killed in the Holocaust, probably in Auschwitz. When the news reached him that his parents had been killed, his reaction seems not to have been that great, since, he said, he was happy at Bunce Court and thought his family was a bit stuffy. We must remember he was only a little boy at the time, and for what he has said, he was clearly not that close to either of his parents. In 1948 he went to St Martin's School of Art, while at the same time, from 1947 to 1953, he also attended night classes at Borough Polytechnic with his friend Leon Kossoff, where they were taught by the great David Bomberg. He and Leon paid season in London and was very happy at Borough, where he felt he could paint more freely than he could at St Martin's. After studying, he started teaching in secondary schools, and then travelling around the country teaching at various art schools, but mostly at Camberwell School of Art, where he taught from 1958 to 65. In 1958 he also married Julia Wolstenholme, and they had a son called Jake the same year. They drifted apart, but later, by 1976, were back together again. Yay! He is best known for his portraits and his steadfastness in painting the same painting over and over again until he gets it right, often taking a year or more. In that way, we could consider him to have painted many thousands of paintings, but that he reuses his canvases again and again until he gets it right. Most of his sisters he has painted for decades, regularly seeing them at the same time on the same day, week after week after week after year, and they include Stella West, Julia Bridge Mills, also known as Jim or JYM, Catherine Lampert, Jake Auerbach, his son, Ruth Bromberg and David Landau. But he doesn't only paint people, he also paints landscapes he knows well in London, such as Primrose Hill and the streets around his studio, and the inside of his studio itself. He lives in Finsbury Park, North London, and travels every day to his studio in Mornington Crescent, where it isn't actually obvious where his studio is. I know, because I live nearby and have been there, and I can't find it. As of this moment in 2017, Frank Auerbach is still alive. Yay! And still working. Double yay! So there you have it, Frank Auerbach, the best painter in the world. Probably.